start.
It's a good idea. You guys have been leaning things up. It's a really good idea. If you want, you could also lean it against the computer if you can't get it to stay there.
I think it's good.
Okay. When you're ready.
To those of you who drive, some of you may park near the cottages. To those of you who do park near the cottages, you may have noticed that there are tennis courts. And if you're lucky, you may have actually seen people in these tennis courts. But for most of you, that's probably where your interaction with tennis ends. But for me, tennis has been a significant part of my life for almost 16 years. And in a way, it has shaped part of who I am. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how my tennis racket portrays some of the characteristics that I value in life. The grip represents my determination. The strings represent my value of teamwork. And the frame represents my constitution. First, let's focus on the grip. The initial grip is completely worn down, so I've had to wrap an extra grip around it, and even that's fraying. This kind of gives you an idea of how old this racket is. This racket is 5 years old, but I've been playing tennis for much longer than that, since I was 5 years old, in fact. This represents my strong determination to put my all into the things that I try, and especially into the things that I love to do. And if I love doing something, then I'll probably stick with it for a very long time. Moving up from the grip, you'll notice that the strings are woven to create a strong but flexible mesh. This represents teamwork and the work we do together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. This perfectly portrays the importance of teamwork, not only in sharing a court with a partner, but also in all facets of life. It's important to me personally because it's my strong belief that teamwork allows me to achieve things that are greater than myself. Finally, holding everything together is the frame. The frame has to be sturdy enough to withstand multiple hits, but light enough so it can be easily swung. In a way, this represents my constitution, both physically and mentally. Physically, I'm small and relatively light, but I'm sturdy enough to have never broken a single bone in my entire life, even though I've been in many accidents that could have potentially broken my bones. Mentally, my constitution has more of a figurative sense. I consider myself sturdy, level-headed, and often solemn. But I also love to make my friends and family laugh, and this can be considered a more light and easygoing side of me. To conclude, I believe that the racket portrays who I am and the ideas that I value. The grip represents my determination. The strings represent the value of my teamwork, and the frame represents my constitution. Just like I use the tennis racket to win my matches, I use my determination, teamwork, and strong but light constitution to achieve the goals that I set out to accomplish in life.